Sorry, just a second. I'm just fixing something with my camera. Queen, hello, how are you? I have missed you. How are you? I'm sorry I've been gone for a while, but I thought I would just come on for a little bit today. How are you? How are you, girl? What's new? How's school? Ugh. Oh, I'm not going to get this camera fixed that well. So I just thought if there was anybody kicking around who's with the old subs, I do a couple of free reads in full pool. Really? Oh my god, that means like we're in sync. That means you can like sense me and stuff. Oh my god, that's so crazy. That's so cool. That's so cool, Queen. So yeah, so I kept this on subscribers only for now. So what I thought I'd do is that if any people, I'll read for you too early, Queen. Like I remember saying that like a long time ago. But I'll do that, then I'll open the chat up to if there are new people. So I'll do like 5 for old, 5 for new, and we'll keep it short and on point today. I just wanted to check in with my tarot crew, check in with you, how everything's going. That's so crazy that you sense that. That's so cool. That's so cool. How's school? Hi, Gerard. Hi, Chrissy. Yeah, 1 second. No. It's just, yeah, okay, 1 second, guys. Thanks for dropping by. Hope everyone's good. Let's see. So we'll do, how will we do? So yes or no. And then I'll read for, after the free yes or no, I'll do one for Queen. And, oh, wait, I'm doing this wrong. See. And then I'm going to do Queen here. And then I'll open it up to other people, up to the new people. Okay. Okay, because I don't know if Queen, if you have time to do the list. If you don't, that's fine. If you have time to stick around for a read, a mini read for you, I'll love to do one. Okay, so this is going to start off with no. These are quick yeses and nos, guys, for the free reads. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, everyone join us today in the chat. Please bless all the card decks and messages we'll receive for everyone's highest good. Please give us the clarity to read the energy to make the transformation. Okay. Am I not seeing the whole chat? Sorry, 1 second. So I might not be seeing this right. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, I know will you do the job and cover. Yes or no, for most highest good will. Thank you, Queen. What I'm going to do, compromise. So for Mo, what we have for you is it looks like it might require some clear communication on your part and maybe adjusting some of your expectations, or maybe your potential employers if you're sending out resumes or something, or if you have any interviews. But make sure you clearly manifest and communicate what it is you want in terms of your job. Thank you, Queen. And then then I'll open it up to, because I have it on subscribers only right now. We'll see. So then I'll give that thing. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for letting me read for you. Is my connection with my love interest Ian progressing? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Gerard. Spirit guides. There's some issue. So Gerard, sorry, I'm already sensing. There's some, I'm not going to try to channel, but there's some reason There's some reason, but it is or it isn't progressing. There's some block. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, visualize. Good. Please give us some insight into what is their progression and the way drawn thoughts with their person on their mind. So progression. Flipped. Okay. I feel like taking this to see if there's another one. Spirit guides and ancestors. For Gerard, highest good. Okay. So Gerard, I don't know what the details are like, but I'm feeling something around the word progressing. So it says within the next few months here, and it says no need to worry. I also felt that for some reason I wanted to take this card, which says don't stop. So it seems like it might not be exactly in the path you expect it to be, or it might be a little more bumpy than you might think. But right now, spirit guides are like telling you to keep going, like not to, if that's your goal, then they're supporting you, and not to overthink it. Interesting. You'll have clarity in the next little while. The clarity might not be there right now. So when you don't have the clarity, Gerard, don't worry about it. Okay. Thank you for letting me read for you. Issues myself feeling towards her. Maybe that's why no need to worry and don't stop, meaning like keep trying to make amends. I guess keep trying to fix it, or if you're trying to fix it, like don't shut down on the issue if that's something you want. If you want to fix it with her, then keep going. Maybe that's what I was feeling. Don't give up. It might not be easy. Okay. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. And yeah, you can come back again. I'll try to come on a bit more regularly. Okay. Oh, crap. Wait, one card fell. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hello, Empress. How are you? How are you? I haven't seen anyone in a while. Oh my God, Jasmine. Jasmine, girl, I was thinking about you. I hope you're doing okay. Okay, let's see. Chrissy. Thank you, Queen. Where'd Chrissy go? Oh, I see her thing. Should I move away from the US? Oh, I'm sorry that you're unhappy. Where would you move to? Well, okay, don't tell me. You don't have to tell us. Don't tell us all in the chat where you'll move to. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, am I just talking to you guys? Good luck, Gerard. Chrissy, should Chrissy move away from the US? It's hard to move around right now, isn't it? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. If you believe that Chrissy's highest good, Chrissy needs some guidance. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Chrissy, I think, okay, so we have if you believe, hopefully you can see the cards, and it also says no. I'll turn on the lights. The bottom of the deck says meditation brings answers. So I think what I'm getting from here is, I got to take off these bracelets. I'm getting here that, like, I think Spirit sees that there is some unsettledness in your energy about wanting to move. But they want you to think a little bit more deeply. So don't just move away on the spur of the moment. This is not a hard no. They're just saying, take some time to meditate, to see what the issue is. And we even have listened to your intuition after that. And if you believe that it's the right thing to do, then go ahead. But don't just make a rapid decision. It might not, the no makes me think that there might be, maybe there's somewhere you can move in the US, somewhere else or something like that. Anyway, I don't know your situation, so but hopefully you'll be okay. Thank you. Okay, yeah, thank you for donating, guys. Okay, I only think I have like two people left on the free, and then I'll move to that. And I also want to do Queen as well. So if Jaswinder had a question, yeah. So then I'm gonna then I'll open it up to okay. If Jaswinder isn't there, then sign. I think we're full for today, somebody. But if Jaswinder doesn't show up, we can move you in. Hi, Mo Money. No, unfortunately, I'm in Canada. We don't have Cash App. No, it's only PayPal. I'm sorry. But if you come back another time, I can pull you a free yes or no. How is everyone? How's your guys' long weekend? You guys have a long weekend there in the States too, right? We have a long weekend. It's okay, sun goddess. We're not sun goddess. The list is actually maybe already full. If you look, I think Empress. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You can come back another time and be happy to do it. So if Jaswinder isn't here, sun goddess, then we will take you in place of that. Okay, my computer's asking me if I'm a robot. That'd be cool if like a robot could read tarot. No. Okay. So we'll see. There we go. There we go. What, Queen? You can't type right away with your mind? What kind of robot are you? Okay. Okay. Okay, so if Empress and Jaswinder aren't here, I will what was it? I will I'll do a free yes and no for sorry, who was this? Sun Goddess, and then I will read it for Jasmine and Queen. Oh no, we have Empress. I lied. Sorry. Hi. Will my how are you doing, Empress? Will my visit to see the Sag? Oh, you're going to visit the Sag. Oh. What happened after all that whole he expressed his emotions for you and then he just kind of well, I guess it's going better if you guys are visiting each other. Okay. Let's see. No, I'm like, yeah. It's not that you guys are slow typers. You know, YouTube does this weird thing where it like holds the text or the chat or the message or whatever for like 60 seconds. I can't get it faster than that. I have it on the fastest mode, but okay, I'm just trying to see if I can sense anything about this ad. No, I'm not sensing anything. So let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Empress. For Empress's highest good. Will the visit with this long awaited Sag who we're all waiting for to make the move towards Empress, for God's sake, Spirit. Come on. Sorry, how will the visit go? Will my visit still go well? Will it go well? Will it go well? Spirit guides, angels. Oh, this wants to work. Okay, I'm not going to take it unless it comes. Okay, let me try doing it this way. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Yes, for sure. I always felt like we always get that he's moving slow, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to try to focus differently. Let me think. Sorry, I'm just a little far from the camera, so you might not see me on screen. But go well. Okay. Will it go well? I think I'm also hearing, Empress, it's something about like your expectation of what well is. Like, I'm not sure, like a little bit, like, I don't know, like, I don't, like, it's gonna go well, but I'm not sure if everything, it's something about whether everything you want will happen or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's see. Ooh, okay, abundance and let go. What's at the bottom of the deck? It's up to you is at the bottom of the deck. Perfect timing. Okay, so yeah, so yes, I think in generally, it looks like it is going to go well because we have. Oh, let me camera. Sorry. So we have abundance. We also had perfect timing as a third card, which I felt wanting to pull, and we also have let go. So maybe just like letting it unfold as it will, and accept whatever gifts this trip brings. It seems like this is timed well though on the trip, and the bottom says it's up to you. So I think it has something to do with expectations. Like, I think this person still can only give as much as he can give, and it again might not be exactly what you imagined in all aspects, but if you like live in the moment and are present, you will find like I feel like he will feel more relaxed to make this trip what you need it to be. It's up to you. So this is real manifestation energy. It's up to you guys. You guys are living in real free will energy. But that looks good. It looks good. Yay, the Empress. Look, there you go. Perfect timing thing. Awesome. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that that didn't like just fizzle out. So we also got this for you, Empress. Let your friends help you. Where I read this card is just like if there's group gatherings or if there's other people involved, like just like there might be interactions, like communicate and this type. Like, don't feel like if you hit a little bit of a roadblock, don't let it get to you. Like, don't shut down if you guys hit a snag or anything. But I don't think you will. The cards look good. Jasmine, how are you? Thank you, Empress. Thanks for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by. I hope it goes well. Come back and check in. Let us know. You started putting in work for this project, girl interrupted. How are you, Jasmine? Has everything been good? I know you were like having a lot of stuff going on. Together for this project. I want to know if I'll be able to find a lead guitarist for this project soon. Thanks, Empress girl. Okay. Putting in, what does TGE work mean? So I started putting in TG. I just want to be very accurate with your question. What are we going to do? Let's see. So, okay, will you find? So we have kind of a yes or no. So let's first talk about that question. Sun goddess Ari was like, "Oh, where's my question?" And then, okay. If I'll be able to. So I'm going to ask this in two parts, Jasmine. 1 second. So you're feeling better? Did you take some time to protect your energy, Jasmine? It feels like you did. Okay, 1 second. Oops. Okay, so which deck? See. 1 second, Desmond. There's something I'm feeling called to do. I just want to clear the energy of the deck for you for some reason. So will you be able to find the guitarist? The Girl Interrupted is your project. Okay. If there's a deck you want me to use, let me know too. Your energy feels more protected. So maybe you found some. Let's see. It's interesting that I cut to the Two of Cups there. Things are aligning for you, I think. Purposely doing it this way so you guys can see the cards. This is one way to always cleanse the deck, though, is to touch each one on its own. Okay. Here, guys, angels, ancestors of Jasmine, the Capricorn. Feels her highest good. She has started a new project. Jasmine has started a new project. Okay, they like that you started this new project. She wants to know if she's going to be able to find a lead guitarist for this project. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Jasmine. Putting work together for this project. She's doing something for her higher good. Is she going to be able to find a lead guitarist? Give me a clean yes or no first. Will she be able to find a lead guitarist? Is she going to be able to find a lead guitarist? Is she going to be able to find a spirit guide? They're going to Mr. Jasmine with some help. Okay, I'm just going to read this a few different ways, Jasmine. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, yes, I think you will be able to find a lead guitarist. It's again a little bit more. It might have to do with I don't know if you've already started looking for a lead guitarist or not, but if you haven't started looking, if you've started looking, so I'm getting a sense like they're asking me a little bit about like if you've already started, like I'm feeling like there's more ways for you to keep looking, or maybe you haven't fully started to search for it. And once you really honestly start the search for it, or maybe even if you have like more in a more fulsome way, that you, yes, that there's going to be, you're going to find someone that you vibe with like vibrationally, and that they're going to like, it's going to work out. There's going to be, but you might be like, you have to not let go, like don't over worry, like see how it plays out, like go through the process of looking for someone. Oh, you play for guitar as well, okay. I'm just going to clarify, I'm going to use a different spread, but I just wanted to see the first things. Have you already talked to people? Do you already have some people in mind? Spirit guides, she's going to find who she's looking for. Oh, that's weird. Oops. I don't know, I'm getting a sense of slight concern or frustration or something, like, meaning, I don't know if it's you're frustrated with the process of finding it, or you're worried about finding this person. Spirit's speaking a little bit more to that kind of thing, like, or if the people you've already, choose a new direction. If you have been, like, if you've tried to, like, I don't know how it works, audition people, and you haven't been happy with it or something like that. So, oh, you haven't told people about it yet. Oh, hi, Will. Hi, Yami. Oh, okay. So then maybe that's it. So this might be some overthinking type energy. So what we have here, first off, is that Spirit is like, yes, you will, but you need to okay. So I'm hearing this sentence. I don't really want to say it myself, Jasmine, but I'm hearing it. So until I'm saying, don't get in your own way. I don't think you are, but if, I don't know, maybe for whatever reason, they're saying, don't get in your own way. Maybe I'm going to interpret that as like, don't worry about it, or just let it happen, and it's going to come, like the right thing is going to come for you. I'm going to just do it as a different spread though. Like they want you like full force, like to start looking for this guitarist or something. Oh, you haven't told people about the project. Okay. Yeah, right. I just read that too. So just some guidance about this situation with the guitarist, finding someone about this project. So I'm just gonna get the guitarist is related to the project though, right? I'm gonna get a read on the project in general, spirit guides and his ancestors about this project. That's engaging in the vibe around this project. Okay. Yeah, you're worried about, you need to get out of your head on this project. Okay, but once she does, so this is really interesting. So it's like, it's kind of like, I don't know why, for some reason, Jasmine, I feel like Spirit's like kind of trying to give you a preview, like being like, maybe you're a little bit in your head about this project, about whether or not it's going to be successful or not. You're feeling a little bit like, like you can't get yourself into where you want to be to have the success, or something like that. But you will, as you yes, look at that. So funny. As you start, like, you're doing theory, you just said you're like doing theory. Yeah, and of course that's normal. Yeah. As you're doing the theory and stuff, you're gonna find, and actually you've had it, like, you see there's even like a musical instrument there. As you put the effort in, you do the work, you do the research, or whatever, you like, you do the specifics, you communicate more about it. This is like, can be a communication card. You're going to find people coming together, and like, you guys syncing on these types of things. You're going to achieve the things you want. They're going to bring you some peace. You're going to have options, and these are going to be the things you would, you might even eventually this is going to give you some level, like, you're going to actually, I don't know if there's something here about your project in terms of what you're doing for your own creative efforts, just to be able to express yourself, versus, like, obviously in the arts we have to also pay our bills and stuff like that. But in terms of like fame or recognition, but it's like, maybe that's something you wonder about in terms of just a creative expression of the project itself, like, versus like the coin and the money that you come kind of from that. Okay, sure, thank you, Queen. But so probably I'm going to pull from another deck for you. I feel like Spirit's just kind of like pointing out the process here, because it's funny how the cards are coming out here in tandem like this. Like, if it's this, if it's this, if it's this, if it's that. There is a route for success here. There's a route for recognition. There's a pathway to get the attention that this project deserves. Okay, I just heard as well right now. I heard that even, like, this is both. Like, it is a creative endeavor you want to explore, and you want success from it in terms of coin, but you also want the success of what it's going to bring. You feel that this project you're doing might help other people. I just heard that. I didn't see that in the cards. It's interesting. It's funny. You just said the thing. I just looked down. Goodwill. It's so funny when you just said the thing about finishing the damn thing, and I looked it up, and yeah, so about getting it done and being able to reap the rewards of stability and success. Spirit, why are you just confirming stuff for us? She wants to know. Okay, maybe this is more of a Spirit's just like, you can do it, girl. Okay, hold on. Let's see if there's some specific guidance here. So one is like, kind of like, feels like you're confirming your path, but that point, it can help someone. Something about your story, by sharing your story, or whatever the story you are going to be sharing. That was interesting. Hold on one second. I'm looking at this. I want to pull from a different deck from you, but I keep feeling like I need to look at this deck. Thanks, Yami. Sure will. Okay, one second. Okay, I don't want to pull these cards on a spread, but for some reason the purple cards are looking at me while I was pulling for you, Jasmine. What? I'm going to do a horseshoe spread, actually. Oh, you hope to make a lot of people mad? Well, I don't know. Is that what we were saying, helping? Well, maybe I got like it'll, so that maybe that's the thing about making an impact. Maybe that's what it is, spirit guides and ancestors. Tell me a little bit about this project with Jasmine, spirit guides and ancestors. And Jasmine, here, please tell us a little bit about this. Oh yeah, okay. Again, this one. Doing this is going to satisfy you somehow. This project, like you said, you've been doing it for a while, which you've already said, but it's fulfilling you emotionally. Yes, as soon as you said mad, it's going to be exploring your it's going to be exploring things like your subconscious, or maybe your shadow side, or like difficult issues are going to be explored. But this is now confirming with this pairing, it's like that's the right thing to do. What are these choices? What does she have to make choices about? Here, guys, she's looking for good choice. What does she need to make choices about? What does she need to make choices about? Okay, you have decisions about like how to get it done, logistics, money, options. You have options in front of you. Where this will lead, I guess how this complements your current, like what you do in your real life kind of thing. Yeah. And I think if you're saying you're just worried, I think that's why, holy crap, this is so funny. As soon as you said, it's not funny, sorry. As soon as you said you're worried, it said suffering and silence came out. And I was just about to say, the spirit is just like, that's why they're like showing you like, oh, like, you have this conflict internal energy in your head. Well, don't worry, it's going to be success. Oh, you have this feeling like how you're going to make your decisions. It's going to be good. So it's like, spirit's like just wanting to keep moving. Like, I guess this might be even a situation where this is something you have to do in this particular lifetime of yours, and just see how the outcome comes out, regardless of, yeah, intuition at the bottom of the deck, regardless of knowing in advance. Well, obviously, I'm just going to ask for some guidance on what to do. But that's, I think, like I'm feeling, oh, but I want to pull from this deck for you too. Quick horseshoe spread. Hi, Alpha. Can't stay. Oh, hi, Queenie. Thank you for dropping by, Queenie. I hope you have a good week too. Sorry, guys, I'm not always looking at the chat. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, excuse me. You don't. Well, I don't see anything about enemies like per se here, which just leads me to believe that even if you do have them, spirit is not highlighting them for us. So that means that that's not one of the strands you have to worry about. Okay, why are these coming? Oh, look, my deck is reversed. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is, I'm just trying to get some general advice on this project. So overall, spirit wants you to know, like, you're all good. Like, basically, thank you, Queen. So I'll just finish this up. You have the 10 of Cups coming out as an overall crowning energy. So whether this is right now, tomorrow, 4 years from now, 10 years from now, like there's good energy around this endeavor you're pursuing. So don't worry. I feel like this is a very strong card of like, don't worry about it overall. Right now, you might still not be taking all the moves and the steps. Like, you might still be thinking about things. Like, I mean, you've started it, you are doing things. It's not that you're not, but there's still things you're trying to figure out the details about and whatnot. You have to kind of put them into action. You might have to be making a choice from your higher self, like a deeper choice might confront you about, it might have to do with a guitarist. It might have to do with something else. It's going to come up, or it might, like you were saying about, you want to make people mad, or something about the purpose of what's happening. That might be the next thing that comes, and reconciling that issue if it comes up, like reconciling any polarities in your decision making. I'm just going to clarify what that is. And your intellect, your ability to, like, when you even said enemies or whatnot, it's not that it's enemies, but your attention to detail, your attention to be shrewd is going to be your strength in here. So pay attention to details, pay attention like to the little things that I think you already do. Like, what you believe your strength is, I think continues to be your strength at this point. But it looks good. You're going to have a new project. So even in the short term, something's happening. You're having, like, Ace of Wands is really beautiful energy for, like, the direction of the outcome. It's kind of your energy, inspiration, something developing. Yeah, like, this is really good. Like, it's all coming together here. And from there, stuff is going to happen. I'm just trying to understand what this. Yeah, okay. So I think it's your worries, your ability to get into, like, to, like, be bold, make the moves you need to make. Don't feel like you're not up to par if you're dealing with people. Like, don't feel insecure. Don't overthink things. Don't think you have to sacrifice anything in your decision making. Those would be like your obstacles, kind of, so to speak. And this is going to be a really important experience for you. Oh. Really? Well, sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna, so I know a lot of you guys know this deck, but I'm just really liking it right now, and I really actually thought of Jasmine when I was using it one day, so I'm gonna want to pull a general overall, and then we'll let it go for Jasmine. Spirit guides. It's so weird. This is the same card that's come out a couple of times for the other ones. I'm just gonna see, one second. I just want to, this is the Akashic Tarot, which is not a big deal, but I actually like the Akashic philosophy, so so I'm just want to see that. You said Rob. No, that's not Rob. It's possible. Yeah, you might. Yeah. No, let me not get ahead of myself. Hold on. 1 second, guys. I just want to check one thing. Okay, just checking something really quick. So either I'm looking at this as either there's an energy, or that energy could be a person that, it could be a person or it could be yourself. And there's something which is going to help tie all this together, that's going to glue all this together. So it could be your own energy becoming more compassionate towards yourself and the decisions you're making, while also kind of being the boss, or it could even literally be someone kind of coming in and supporting you in that way. And if you've had any, in terms of any of your personal, like friendships, family, and stuff like this, I feel like this is going to maybe be addressed and resolved through this process of this project for some reason. Huh. And if you have someone, well, no, it's not a love reading, so we're not doing that. But anyway, this is very positive, I think. Yeah. You'll have to come back. I think there's something with this card. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Jasmine. That's so cool. I'm so excited. I'm so glad you're doing well. I wanted to make sure you were doing well. Alpha, I technically closed the free list, but I was gonna, after I finished reading, I was, for the VIPs, as Queen says, then I was gonna do a few more free yes and no's for like new subs, but in that case, if you want to wait around, of course I would pull for you, though you're not new. Thank you, Jasmine. I'm so glad you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Okay. So Yami and Queen, put yourself on the list too, Queen. You don't have to put yourself at the end if you don't want to. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Yami. So Will, you thought that I would, you hoped I'd be on. I'm so weird. Okay, so Yami's here. Okay. I'm like catching up with the chat, sorry, and I'm bouncing all over the place. Okay. Yes, you're a Taurus. Yes, I know. What's coming towards you in love in the near future? Okay. It's coming towards you in love in the near future. In the near future. What's coming towards you in love in the near future? Yummy, the Taurus. What's coming towards? Why do I keep repeating that? Do you have prospects? Or you have a prospect that you are not sure of, so you're wondering if there's somebody else? What is this about existing prospects, Spirit? What are we feeling about existing prospects? Okay, 1 sec. So we'll do it 2 ways. I'm going to do it 2 ways. I'm going to do a little spread, but I'm also just going to check the energy for Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the Yami, the Taurus. The Yami's highest good. Yeah. So you're coming into your own, like, kind of authentic energy a little bit more, Yami, or like you're feeling yourself more, or you will be, like in a good way, like in a powerful way. You're somehow going to be aligned, or you're asking this question to become more aligned or something like that. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, Yami, the Taurus, what's coming towards Yami in love? Please give me a first an energy check. What's coming towards Yami in love? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what's coming towards Yami in love? Do I take this? Okay, we'll take this one. Nice. Wait, let me move. Oh. Wait, what did I can't see what we're seeing here. For some reason, I want to pull the spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Yami. What is coming towards Yami in love? What is coming towards Yami in love? What's coming towards Yami? Okay. Let's see. Yami, do you have somebody in your mind? For some reason there, or is it, what is this energy? Okay, well, let me just read. I wanted to look at these two. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So guys, I'm just doing this for aspects. There's nothing weird going on here. Nothing weird going on. It's so funny. Okay, so there's some stress around this question, Yami. I'm not sure why. But okay, so for first pass, something that might be coming to you in love could be something through like what you do. Like, I don't know if you go to school or you go to work or whatever. So there might be, or activities you're involved in clubs or something. There might be somebody specific already there, or someone in your mind, or someone new coming in that direction. We'll try and clarify that in a second. There could be some like element of communication. It could. Do you go to school, Yami? Oh, okay, you have a friend. That might be why, because it's like they're bringing up this like someone's on your mind. So the thing is, that's interesting. So when I feel that, that means that that person is really, even if you don't think they're on your mind, they're really in your energy, because it's like flowing through this reading kind of thing. But yeah, we'll focus. We'll focus on first what's coming without thinking about that. But thank you for confirming, because it helps me not like get sidetracked on that. Something to do with again, school or work or communication, some event where you're going to maybe be not spotlighted or something. Oh, you'll be in an event. Yes. Like this is for events, like could be like that related to your something. For some reason you feel a little bit concerned or stressed, or this might happen, but not in a bad way, not bad stress, like good tension around communication and around the effort. So if we look at it as something new for a moment, which we will, it could potentially be something not like your usual speed, a little bit unexpected or something, and you might have emotions for this person. It will maybe require a little bit more effort than you're used to, or a little bit more, or a different kind of effort than you usually put into when you're like connecting with somebody, or you are interested in someone. Communication will be a large part of it, for better or for worse. There's going to be some tension around it. By tension, I mean it's going to be a little bit like trying to figure out how to navigate it a little bit. Like it could be, again, because it's something unusual, you might have to figure your way out in terms of how to communicate it, but it's going to reap rewards, meaning, so those types of things when sometimes you like doing something, so you kind of, it's hard, but you like to do it. It's not the usual, so that kind of makes you excited, that kind of energy. Okay. Oops. Let me just clarify what these are. I'm going to then just do a spread for that. Hi, Dion. Right now, I have the free yes and no's closed for old subs, but yeah, you can come back next time. I might open that up after I finish the donated readings. We'll see for a second. You might have choices coming up. High Priestess. Oh, sorry, you guys. I'm sorry if you can't see the cards. Something a little bit unexpected, unconventional in terms of the person or how you guys meet, but it's going to be a supportive connection if you can get through not the drama, but if you can get through the initial kind of feeling like you're not vibing, then you probably will vibe. It's so weird, Yami. Like, it's not, there's this weird like push and pull between, is this a person you know or is this somebody new? So that's really interesting. I'm just going to do a different spread to see what's coming. But yeah, it's certainly related to like school or work or event or something kind of potentially in the, not the public eye, but something like that. I'm going to do a spread with this one. So yeah, I'm just in depth. 1 second. Thank you, Queen. Yes. Okay, you know what? Yeah, just because this always happens to me, if I don't pull some cards on the person on your mind, it's going to nag me throughout the one where I just see what's coming towards you in love. So it's funny. So I have to do that. Spirit's so weird with me. Oh, goodness. Okay, just Spirit guys, just quickly. We're not thinking about this other person, but just give us a little update so you can stop telling me about this. Give me some energy about this existing person in Yami's life. Yami wants to know what's coming towards them, but there is a potential interest. So we just need to know what's the situation with this potential interest. Spirit guides and ancestors are out. Okay. Yes, you are not. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I had to ask about the potential existing person because I'm feeling that energy like super strong and I have a hard time focusing if I don't. Wowzers. Okay, so for some reason, you and your potential interest are debating this connection that you two share. Why is that? Anyway, you don't have to tell us, but you're sometimes like you kind of said, I can't remember your language, like, but how you said it, like you want to see what else is coming or what else might be there. Both of you have that a little bit. You're both curious. You might feel like this potential interest you have, I'm not sure if you felt a little bit like they've kind of like, you don't know what kind of future you see. Like ultimately you like this person, you think you both get along, you both have like good intentions towards each other, but I don't know if recently they've pulled back or something, or they've done something that made you kind of unsure about them. And they sense that about you, so that's maybe why I'm getting this energy. Interesting. They sense that about you, and they are also aware that they've been a little bit quiet, and they feel like this potential interest in you both can sense that even though maybe it's amicable or okay, it's kind of gone into a quiet mode. Interesting. Okay, so Spirit, why are you telling us this? Why did you want us to know this? What is the advice for Yami about this connection? Why are you bringing it up? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, about the existing. You have a friend or love interest. Why are you bringing up this issue? Yeah, so that's really interesting. This is very like, yes, you guys are in the downswing. But why is Spirit telling us about this? Why did you want to acknowledge? This must mean that it's still okay, thank you, Spirit. So one of the reasons Spirit is bringing this up is because when we look towards what's coming towards us, or whether it's new or old or a past person or whatnot, if our energy is occupied with someone else, even if we might not think it is mentally, if it's like in our soul energy, Spirit wants to, oh, it's sad. You guys are sad. Okay. Spirit kind of is pointing out that something new can't fully come in. And it doesn't have to mean a new person. It could be an old person, but something new, like a new energy can't manifest sometimes if we still haven't really cleaned out or have a good idea of what we feel about the old one. So the thing is, because you're kind of both you're both still open to each other, but at the same time you're open to other things, their energy is coming up. Why are you telling me this? They're telling you about this because they don't want people to get hurt. So I guess things need to get clarified between you and this person. Is there anything else? They don't want you to get hurt. They want you to proceed. They want you to be able to live your life. So even though you might not think it's a big deal, this other person that's in your life, even though you guys might be like playing it, how did you say, moment by moment or whatever, there is an energy, a little bit of kind of waiting sometimes. And Spirit is bringing this up, I guess, because they don't want, I think they're suggesting that clarity be achieved in that connection for you to like kind of move full force into your new self. But okay, so thank you for that. So just give me a couple of cards of what might come in. So, but that's really important because I felt that right off the bat, even when we were shuffling. It's coming towards me. I wonder if it's that person who's coming towards you in love. Oh, okay. So you're manifesting and desire. So you're they're suggesting that the cards are suggesting that you are ready, or you're interested, or you're capable of like a long-term connection or commitment. Yeah. That you have the tools for this. You would be good at it. I don't know. I don't know what's in your seventh house or something, but you would make a good partner, and you could benefit from a good partner or person in your life in love. It will enhance your life. So I don't know. Let's just clarify. So this could obviously, classically, I mean, this could all be that you're a distance for someone you have feelings for, but it could also mean in terms of if it were something new, because I was shuffling with the intentions towards something new. It could be at a distance, or it could be someone that you meet in a different setting, something not your usual setting. Yes, Spirit never lets me. This lines up with you in this card. Again. Yeah, okay, Spirit's brain. Yeah, you need, whatever's in your heart, whether it's this person right now or even past, more distant past things that are still kind of maybe in your heart, there needs to be, you need to reckon the issues with yourself. Like there might be some things you just need to like wrap up. It's not, I don't feel like heavy issues, or if there are, your soul hides them well, but just there needs to be a tying up of loose ends within yourself about past people, new people, what you want, what you don't want, confidence in yourself, this type of stuff. Just ironing out the last bits. Don't let for this thing to come in, there might be different options that come in as you find your sense of self and power, different people coming in. At times that might actually overwhelm you. So even though I'm getting this, that once you open yourself up to love, and you were like, not that you aren't open to love now, but open to options, you could actually draw in so many options that it could potentially be a little bit too much, like, what's the word? Like too much stimuli kind of for you. But you have something here. You are destined, not destined, but you have the ability in this lifetime to have a very fulfilling, this is the Wheel of Fortune, relationship and commitment. So something's planned for you divinely. So whether or not that's coming soon or not, why they're pointing this out to us is that there is a divine timing soulmate or soul family for you in this lifetime. So that may or may not be now, but something you're doing now, because you said in the next little while, is setting the path for that. So which is kind of interesting. So even if you're not meeting that person right now, what you're doing now is affecting that. And potentially you could be meeting someone there is travel involved here. There is movement. So you might be traveling once, I mean, I don't know where you are in the world, but once, like where I am, it's still a bit contained, but there'll be travel, there'll be movement, there'll be adventure, but in like a harmonious way kind of thing. Okay, so there will be someone new, maybe in the next little while, someone you'll get to know a little bit better. It could be getting to know that person in your life a little bit better, but it could also be someone new, or again, someone old that you're exploring a new connection with. Right. So yeah, so I think chemistry. Okay, cool. So there'll be chemistry. That's very important. There's going to be a spark. So it's someone that you're going to get to know in a more deeper sense, someone that you're going to feel that energetic spark with. There's going to be a mutual attraction here. Yeah, I think the thing about the overwhelmed thing is not that. It's speaking to the fact that you have the ability to attract a lot of people towards you. So like use your powers carefully. I don't know, that's from we have release your ex at the bottom of the deck. So there's still some stuff you got to work through. It doesn't have to be your ex, but it speaks to an issue at hand. Anything else about what's coming towards? Yeah, there's something about movement and travel, different places, maybe a new setting, like if a new setting in school, or a new setting in your workplace, a new setting, something different. Your card just went down. I was like, let's grab it. I'll get it. Nice. Love yourself. Okay. So yeah, you're being prepped. You deserve love. Okay. So yeah, there's some things you have to work on, and I feel like you're already on that path of doing that for yourself. Finding joy within your own life, in your relationship with yourself, as corny as that sounds. If anyone has hurt you in the past, you know that you didn't deserve that, and that you did your best in that situation, and that you might feel that you have a lot of love to give, and that eventually, like, that's coming towards you. Yeah, soulmate here. So that is coming towards you. I strongly feel that there's someone meant for you in this lifetime specifically that has been determined. I don't know what house Saturn is in for you and what's in your 7th house, but those might be interesting for you to look at. If you see, how do people say that for their soulmate? First house. Something about the first house can help you tell you where you might encounter. Oh, if you see what sign your sign sits in within which house, that can kind of sometimes give you a hint about where you might meet a soulmate. I'm feeling that, not for everyone, but I'm feeling that for you. Okay. Yeah, I know I talked a little bit too into astrology. Let's get some advice for Yami. So yeah, it seems like there's something here. Take it slow. You're getting to know someone you'll have a deep connection with, there'll be chemistry with, but don't, even though you're probably very nurturing and take care of people, invest as much as they invest in you. Don't be afraid to cut, you're probably there's some indication here of holding back a little bit, meaning like you're probably able to love quite hard and quite deeply almost. And sometimes not knowing, I don't know if it's this connection or the past or just your life in general, sometimes on that previous spread we saw, there's just a hesitation. So know that it's okay. You have time for healing at the bottom of the deck. We have this energy momentum card again. Yeah, there's something here. Either there's energy move. So if you feel energy towards something, so if you meet someone or someone you've already known and you feel like you get, the butterflies, you feel like it's going in that direction, this is what it's talking about. This is kind of something that's meant for you if it's going in that direction. Like where you feel this sense of like, waking up, thinking about them, some not urgency, but like you feel that energy. This could, like I said, travel, I think movement, a different location, a different place, something different than the norm, because we saw Uranus come out early too, something that you don't exactly expect in a setting different than you expect, but not in a bad way, nothing like crazy unusual. It's just, you'll be like, oh, I didn't expect that. We still have time for healing at the bottom with judgment. So there's just a few things that you need to iron out. But you're going to be attracted to this person. They could be a Capricorn or a Gemini if you wanted to read the cards classically. But I don't know. I don't feel sign yet. I feel that there's something destined for you, which is why this came out. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Annie. I feel that with the current. Oh, interesting. So it might, and that's why we felt compelled. Like I felt compelled to pull cards on your current love interest, even though that wasn't what you asked for, right? Because there's a strong energy there. So it could be that. I would suggest then, because with those little pink cards that came out, well, not I would. The cards seem to suggest, like find some clarity on that situation. Get some, like, figure out where that's going. Don't just let it sit because this person's hard and cold. Like figure out what's going on in there so you don't get hurt later, kind of thing. So well, that's what I have for you, Yami. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope that helped. I'm going to do one thing for Yami just before Will. Thank you. I'm just going to see what the current love interest. I also feel weirdly like I'm healing while opening up to him. Oh, yeah. That was interesting because we saw that a time for healing at the bottom here of this deck. And there was also some elements of that in the other one. So maybe we should read about him more clearly next time because he came up. I just want to see what his higher self would want you to know, this person. I don't normally, but for some reason, what would this Yami's current love interest? Does his higher self want, because I can see it's quiet between you two guys now. So we have this, you are a diamond of immense strength and beauty. So I'm asking what his higher self might feel. So this person appreciates you. And like you're saying, you open up little by little. I think this person sees like different aspects of you, like your Taurian self, like that you are both nurturing and can be strong. I feel so much beauty, harmony, sweetness, and shelter between us. So that, like, when the good times are good between you guys, it seems like there's good energy between you guys. He feels comfortable with you. Interesting. If you have songs or music might connect you. Oops. Is there anything? Okay. I kept shuffling because I wanted to see if there was like more of a shadow message, and we have this here. We have, forgive me, I've never felt this way before. I don't know how to act. So there's a strong connection here, and you both are kind of questioning it and not diving into it. That could also be what that travel, chariot, and momentum card are. Maybe you two need to take the plunge and see what this is about, and not just like, I heard pitter patter around it. So sometimes when he goes hot and cold, I think they're asking for you not to take that personally. Okay. Yummy, that's exciting. Even though we were asking about something else. I hope that helped. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate it. Move on. Take care. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I can feel that. That's a very strong connection. That's why we ended up reading about him. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Yami. Thank you very much for trusting me with your energy. So we have Will Johnson. Thank you, Queen. Oh, I'm so glad, Yami. Will, are Desiree and I a viable match for a loving and stable relationship? Do you have Desiree's sign, or do you know? You're a Cancer. You're a water sign, I remember, right, Will? You think? Oh, sorry, guys. My computer's being weird again. It's okay if you don't. I just feel the need to. She's a Capricorn. Okay. Ooh, a cat. Wait, is this somebody new? Wait, have we read for this person before? Hmm. Okay. Yes, you're right. Okay. Look at this. After all this time, I still remember Wheel's sign. She's new, right? Okay, cool. Well, not cool, meaning she felt new. I was just like, I don't remember this energy. Spirit guides, angels, there's a Wheel. Looking Syrian with a lot of good water placements. I'm Desiree. Is Desiree viable? I like how you use the word viable match. Why am I being drawn to viable? That's like a very Capricorn-y word. So you guys have already been spending some time together. You guys have been talking a little bit. I feel her energy around you a little bit. Neat. All bit compatible. Okay, we're gonna do a 9-card spread. But wait, I'm just gonna check one thing. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, a will for those highest good. In general, just an overall message. Is this person good match? Is this person a good match for real? Who's this person? Oh. Oh, is there any kind of a little bit of opposites attract? Oh, exciting. Is there a little bit of opposite attracts here a little bit, Will? So anyway, the cards are kind of indicating there might be something. It doesn't mean like she's the opposite to your type or anything like that, but there could be something in your guys's there's something where there's a little bit of something that's different that draws you towards her or her towards you or something like that. A little bit of opposites. Also something in terms of just this is for healing. Like, so the things that, we struggle with in our lives, that might be something that you find solace with each other with, even in preliminary conversations. I don't know why I use the word preliminary, but early conversations. Like, say if this is an example, this is not related to you and her, but say if someone's scared of public speaking and then they meet someone and that person encourages them to speak, something like that. There could be something like that going on. There seems to be a little bit of a cerebral, like not cerebral, like there seems to be something where you guys, there's something about, like it could be thinking or a different way of thinking or something that's a little bit more unconventional, but in a good way. That is also where you two seem to mesh and where you guys could have the most productivity. I'm using this as aspects in astrology. So something about like idealistic or a little bit something that's a little rebellish or something like that. Oh, she's older than you. Maybe is that new for you? Not new. I mean, like, do you okay, maybe that's something different for you. So like you guys might connect on ideas or like music or a lifestyle or your belief or opinion about something, or you're drawn to her about that, or her to you, and you guys find some synergy in that, in like talking about those things. Like it doesn't have to be, but like it can be something like current events, for example, like something like that. Here, guys, angels and ancestors. Give me oops. On the viability. How well does she know you yet? I just felt that with while I was shuffling. I'm getting that she doesn't feel like she knows you well enough yet. Here, guys. She wants to know you more. She would need to know you more. Okay. Ugh. What do I do, Spirit? What do I do, Spirit? Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, will. Sorry, I shuffled that wrong. You like her. Okay, I was going to do a different kind of spread, but they're done. Okay, so you like her. Yes, you're always the sweet guy trying to figure out the girl. There might be that you're wondering a little bit about what she wants. Is she interested in a relationship, or is that something you're wondering about, or she's wondering about? There is some mutual attraction here. But you're both kind of curious about it. You both see some potential here, though. So we're asking Spirit, we're asking Universe if they feel the viability of the match. We'll want to break down. You guys, there certainly could be some romance and stuff here. Okay, I want just a simple 9-card spread. Spirit, please. Yeah, that two of Wands came out strong for you. Are you also wondering, or she's also wondering about the overall compatibility? Like, you guys are not just like, oh, will we get along in terms of thoughts or opinions, but will we get along, in the bedroom or long term? Like, I feel like someone's like assessing the overall picture for some reason. Okay, there's not enough energy here between us. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to take this even though I'm not sure if this is... So there's a certain type of spread I wanted to do, but while I'm doing it, I'm feeling a little bit from Spirit that there's not enough energy between the two of you yet for this spread, but let's see. We'll just try. So Will, she's wondering, yeah, you both are wondering. There you go. So I think you feel like you're ready for a new cycle, or you're ready for something new. There's been... Okay, I don't want to think... Okay, Spirit, the question is not about other stuff, but obviously there's some element of other stuff here in your energy about something maybe that didn't fully transpire the way you wanted to or not, but but you're feeling like you're up from that, you've gotten up from that, you're moving on. You feel okay. Oh, okay, so you're drawn to the fact that she's a little bit older, possibly. You feel her, I don't know, do you get her wisdom or something? But no, I don't feel like she's that much older than you. Maybe you guys are just vibing. I'll leave it at that. You're vibing. So you are waiting and seeing. So like, you're waiting and seeing about this connection. You're trying to figure out whether you should invest and where the investment could go. Okay, so she sees potential in this connection. She senses that you are not sure about it, that you're wondering. So I don't know if she asks you like a lot of questions, or she's interested in you, or you guys like vibe when you're talking or on a certain topic or something. But I think she's trying in her way to get to know you. And sometimes she feels confused about whether you're really interested in her, whether you still have some healing to do, or whether there's someone else in your heart, something like that. She can sense like that you guys are in sync, maybe, or maybe you both do, but she's not entirely sure. Yeah, she's not sure. She sees potential in this connection, though. She seems at this point to feel like there's solid potential here. Oh, she is 12 years older. Okay, well, good for you, Will. I'm just kidding. Maybe that's why there's so much hesitation in this connection. Like hesitation energy, like there seems to be some natural chemistry and compatibility, but at the same time, there's this wondering. Okay, I understand now. Okay, one second. Okay, so she or you or both of you are worried. Okay, I'm feeling now something. She might be worried, not so much about the age thing on its own, but worried about, because of the age difference, what you want. Even though I'm not sure, like, if she's somebody who wants a family or a conventional relationship, and even if she says she doesn't, I think it's a little bit on her mind about whether you guys would be on the same page in the long term. Like, trying to assess it, would this just be kind of like a fun relationship for now, or is this something that could like go the full 9 yards? What is this Will's intention? She's like, what is Will trying to do here, kind of thing. I think though you both are like have a similar like view on like the strength here is that you both kind of have like the same attitude towards love or something. Like you both are like maybe caring, or there's some element in your caring nature or your loving nature, your ability to like want to be carefree and be open-hearted with each other. That could be a strength in this connection. if it were to develop, but I'm getting from Spirit it hasn't yet. The one thing is that maybe people not expressing their emotion enough. That's funny. The pro and the con are the same. Not being able to express what you need to say enough and trying to like play a part could be the difficulties in this connection. But since it's so early, these are current energies that I feel like right now the cards that are there is that this is something that could be addressed potentially. So the way you guys might, the two of you might handle conflict might be different, but that's very early to say right now. But I asked Spirit specifically because you were doing your due diligence on this potential connection. So kind of thing. But like this crowning energies, you both are still like wondering about it. But this person is interested in something real, and it feels like so are you. There is potential for this to grow. Yeah, so right now as it stands, there is strong potential for this connection to be something good. Absolutely. Yeah, like the Empress and the 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's potential here. The things that are uncertain need to be talked about, or else you guys aren't going to be able to figure out. And it doesn't mean that you have to decide right now if you want to be in a forever connection. It's just about talking about how you want to proceed. Do you want to proceed? Do you want to take it slow? Stuff like that. So thank you. Okay. Let me see. Express your love. New love, flirt, reconciliation at the bottom. Okay, so one or both of you still have like thoughts of someone from the past or someone else that's in both of your hearts that is not each other, is still kind of maybe for some reason playing into this connection. But since it's new, maybe that's why Spirit's pointing it out. But you guys need to, well, you don't need to, but Spirit's advising that if you kind of communicate a little bit more, be playful about things, having that lighthearted energy, which I see as a strength, being able to just kind of explore each other and your personalities in a like kind of a open way is what's going to allow you to see whether this can grow. But there seems to be a lot of potential here for it to grow. It's interesting that you're wondering. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm getting that this person wants to be married or you not married, meaning long-term, if someone here wants a commitment or not, or you're both wondering that about each other, but it actually looks not bad. It looks like Spirit's encouraging you to go forth and check it out. So that's what I have for you. Well, let's get you one advice from Numerology before we. Yeah, so you asked this advice. There's a lot of potential here. There seems to be good potential here. So I guess as you guys share more energy, it'll become clear what, like the details, but there is potential here. I don't know if you or her have someone in your heart as well. Spirit guides, it's time to take action. Nothing yet is set in stone. So this is your advice. Well, it's time to take action. So new moon in Aries, like cardinal energy, like maybe take it to the next level. Bottom of the deck is nothing yet. Nothing is set in stone. Cancerian's also cardinal. Actually, Capricorn's cardinal. Yes, you both need to. Okay, so you guys are all vibing that way because you're all cardinal energy. But nothing is set in stone. So universe is telling you, you're asking, is it viable? Nothing's set in stone. You're going to see how it goes. But universe is suggesting you guys explore this and see how it goes. It's giving you good energy. So that's what I have for you, Will. Yes, absolutely, Queen. So hopefully that resonated. Thank you for saying you were hoping I would come on. I'm sure you say that to all the readers. I'm being silly. Yes, Queen. Thank you for waiting. Okay, so we'll do a check. I'm just going to update something here. 1 sec. Yeah, she likes you. She sees the distance with you. Do you know what, Will? Sorry, I just got this. Sorry, I was just getting ready for Queen. I just got. Okay, this is weird. This is just channeled Will. I think she sees your potential, like for the long. Like she can see because she's a bit older or not. I'm not sure, but she sees your potential maybe a little bit better than I'm hearing that strongly. She sees your, like, she can really appreciate the good parts of you because of the things she's gone through, maybe. But you guys both need to talk about your past and stuff. Queen, I'm just cleaning the energy up for you on this deck. Yeah, she sees potential or something. You did, Will. Ah, that's so sweet. Well, thank you. Yeah, I've been, yeah, anyway. It's like lots of planets are in retrograde. I know this is all like astrology, but it's like energies are really weird right now, especially if you're kind of empathetic. Oh, look at that, Queen getting the download. Yeah, it feels, I agree. It feels like there's something here. But I think it's the thing about this 12-year difference. Maybe you wrote like she or you might be thinking too much, but it's early. Because we had 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Rods, we had 2 of Swords. If you know those cards, like they're, and you know, like if Queen just got that download and that's like consistent with what she might look like, Will, that's also kind of a universal affirmation that this is something you should like check out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to well, you have to come back and tell us. You make a move with her. Make a move. Okay, I'm going to read for Queen now. Another thing I'm doing is because I had it closed to subscribers only. So after I read for Queen, if some people want, like I know Alpha, like for free yeses and nos, I'll do a few free yeses and nos. Okay. Oh, look, Alpha's still here. Dark eyes. No, dark hair and light eyes. That sounds pretty well. Did she do something different than you? She's anyway. I need moon signs. I've decided I need moon signs. Queen gets downloads. But Will, do you have like a boyish look? Like you know, some people like they'll say that they look kind of like they'll say someone has a boyish look. Versus like some people always look young their whole life, like even when they're 80, and some people like look old from the time they're 15. I don't know if that makes sense. You'll have to write down Queen when you get close to it, guys. Ancestors of Queen for Queen's highest good. I need an energy check. I need an energy. Yeah, like what I was saying was like, so it might not be that you look that way, Will, but it's like I feel like a youthful, like there's a like in a good way, like there's like a childlike or like a young at heart type of energy around you whenever I read for you. So it doesn't mean that doesn't have to translate into how you look physically, obviously, but that energy is always there with you, like a eager kind of thing. Oh, yeah, well, there you go. Maybe that's it. The beards, I think I read an article the other day, it was in college or something, where there were just like beards or like, there's like some reason everyone across, well, at least North America, like beards are very popular right now. Spirit guides and good ancestors. I think she like, oh, I just heard she likes the beard. Oh, maybe I'm asking because it had something to do with her perception of the beard. Okay, I'm gonna move. Thank you for letting me read for you, Will. I appreciate it. I hope it works out for you and this person. It feels like it's good energy. RS. Boom, boom, boom. RS. You have a boyish vibe. Okay. We'll have to start. If it doesn't work out with Will and this person, we'll match make Will for someone. But you're young, Will. I remember that. Anyway, okay. I know Queen doesn't. Yeah. So it looks like it doesn't look like there's. I don't know. It doesn't look like there's been that much. Night, y'all. Have a good long weekend. Have you and Aris, it looks like Aris and you haven't, like you're still waiting for communication or the right type of communication or something like that? You're still waiting for something, but something looks a little better in your energy. Are you more hopeful about us now, Queen? Goodness, Aris. Here, I'm going to pull this again, actually. Let's see. It doesn't feel like it feels quiet, but at the same time, your energy seems a little more hopeful. Oh, okay, you feel like he's been thinking about me. Okay, so maybe that's why your energy feels a little bit more hopeful. He's still, not still, he's in a little bit of a defensive, but getting through something. He might be dealing with something just in his own life or in his own emotions or something like that. Some issue. Doesn't have to be about you, but we asked about you. Relationships, you. So he's still figuring something out. Yes, I think he is wondering about you maybe because of the silence, but at the same time, oh goodness, let's see. Yeah, he senses I guess he's trying to figure you out. You're probably right, because we have the high priestess coming up in terms of his feelings towards you and the connection, generally speaking, like once and then here, and then again as a clarifier here. He isn't sure what to make of the fact that he's not entirely sure what's going on in your head. Or I don't know if he could have heard. No, I don't feel shared information. Or maybe he's just coming up with thoughts about what could be going on with you guys. What is this here? I'm going to pull this in a different way again, Queen, in a second. He's still being detached. That's the problem. The problem is there's still detachment here on his side. Hi, Annabella. The free list, Annabella? Sorry, okay. Aries energy here. I think the reason that I'm just like looking at this in totality is like Aries is like, if you guys have been quiet, like something's bugging him about something he knows or doesn't, like not he knows, that it's bugging him that he doesn't know. It's bugging him he doesn't know what he doesn't know about you, or he doesn't know where this is going, or he doesn't know about things in his whole life. I'm going to pull again for this. Your energy seems better. Let's see. Oh, wait, before I put that away, because we saw the Emperor here for the connection. We see Empress here for you. So we do see divine counterparts. Something weird happening. I'm going to pull a more specific spread, Queen. 1 second. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Queen. Let me do a specific. Yeah, okay. 9 cards spread. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Queen. The Queen card. Thank you. Okay. 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 Hey, Queen of, that's your name, Queen of Swords, and that's how he's feeling about you right now. Okay. So Queen, you're like, we already know you're intuitive, and you got downloads and stuff. So your intuition seems to be on point right now, because I had this card come out before at the bottom of the deck for the other one. It's also coming up here again. So if you're sensing stuff right now, you're probably really on point. I mean, you always are, but you know, we all go through phases of when we're better and not. Okay, so Aries is stuck a little bit in his ways. He's still not, you know, he's just like, he likes the status quo. He's not making the moves, but it does seem that, yes, you are on his mind, and love in general and relationships and what he wants in his future is on his mind, or not mind. It's a mutual energy between the two of you. He is thinking about, he's thinking a little bit more about how to make that happen and things. Let's see. Yeah. He's thinking about his successes and failures in love and relationships in general, but that includes you as well. He's still kind of comfortable, like he kind of really believes in, or it seems to be that he's convinced himself or believes in like timing, and the right thing will come when it comes, and like you have to be very careful about how much effort you put into things. Like, I don't know, he seems to have that dialogue in his head a little bit. He might sense, I don't know if you have been trying to manifest him or something, but he might sense that. I don't know if he knows you've gone back to school or like the things you're doing in your life, but somehow he sees you as someone doing those things. So either he's heard about it or he can sense that. Might not be open to communication from him, but he's kind of, he's wondering about what potential still remains between you two. Yeah, he's not sure. So deep in his subconscious, he's kind of wondering about what potential. No. Well, Aries he just goes back and forth so much, you know, like a swing set. Like he needs to get off that swing and do something one way or the other. I don't think I've ever seen this. This is like the Ace of Wands. I haven't seen, oh God, sorry, a bunch of cards fell. I haven't seen that, I don't think, for you before in energy. So that's, or for him rather. I mean, obviously I don't remember everything I've pulled, but I don't think it's like a common card that comes up for him. So that's new, that it's in his thoughts. Something about his action or his lack of action is what we don't see coming. No, I think he is pushing a little bit deeper. So we have him here as well. Perception. What is he trying to figure out? Ugh. Okay, but there is something happening here because, like, okay, sorry, you know, we have the Star and the Fool here. So there is something happening. There's something about faith, hope, things healing themselves, and some kind of a new beginning. And we're asking about him. So there is something happening here. it hasn't achieved yet. Like it's not, he's not, he might be resisting some transformations that are meant to be happening in the universe. Like he's resisting them. So he needs to kind of stop resisting things. But it seems the universe is transpiring around you for sure. Stability. He might be getting a better sense about what he wants. Healing spirit guides. Okay, he's worried about, he's focused on work. Okay, I just got this really specifically. I don't know if someone in his life or someone like a family member, a friend or something, I think that like somebody external to him has probably brought this issue up to him recently. Like, hey, Aries, like, are you planning on settling down sometime? Or what are your plans for the future? Do you want to have family? Do you want to have kids? Like, I feel like something in his external environment has, which has always kind of been an internal dialogue. Yes. And so he's thinking about, he's taking a good look in the mirror or something. He moves slow though. Work is always on his mind. He's trying to separate his fantasies, like fantasies mean the things he thinks, like his idealistic sense of a relationship and loving you, from what's really possible. Okay, so this guy's deep, and this is this is him. You're right. So it's kind of weird. It's still him. It's still him being him. Like, yeah, it's not changed in that sense, but it's like he's gone into a slightly different gear, like in the car. Like, it's like him, being RS, but kind of like being a little bit more aware that, because look at, like, you have quite a few major arcanas here too. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas here. He's either aware, I think you are, I think there's some shift in terms of your life and what, you know, spirit and divine has for you, Queen, and it's showing up in his energy towards you. So maybe there's some acknowledgement of it, but he's doing it in his way, and his way doesn't always work very well. That's kind of, it's like there's more here. Let's see, is he going to take action? Wow, how does he want to proceed? Let's see. How does, okay, so he's not sure how he wants to, okay. The thought might have crossed his mind about reaching out to you again, but he doesn't think you're going to respond very well to it. He's not sure if you're going to be open to it. The thought crosses his mind about like maybe like Knight of Cups type of energy, but he thinks like you're going to be like Queen of Swords about it. What's his biggest block? Let me just ask. Personally. What's personally? Is he like, what is this? Block. Celebration Union. His personal block remains a defensiveness about being happy. He can't let himself be happy or come together. Taking too much time, weighing the pros and cons, being defensive. I just asked what his personal block is right now. Give me a little bit more on that. Spirit, give me a bit more on that. Huh. It's interesting. It's the same card. His personal block in coming towards you is kind of related to the action in which he wants to take towards his connection. So he's getting in his own way here. He's scared to settle down, though. He's resisting. Oh, wow. Look at this. I know you won't, but like I'm clarifying this personal block card with the star and the Death again, which are also came up in the main spread. Something's coming for you, Queen, for sure. Something is coming for you. Like in a good way. Sorry, that sounds kind of ominous. Something is like positive for you. Hi, Sela. Oh, you did. I'm sorry, I didn't. Were you in the chat? Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that, Sela. Yeah, let me just finish up here with Queen. So something's coming for you. Like I really feel this is strongly with you and love and relationships, Queen. Um, but Aries senses it. Whether it's like, you know, if somebody like someone's calling his name, but is he going to turn around and pay attention to the signs? That's kind of what it feels like. Is he really cool under pressure, Queen? Like, does he like? Is he someone like who like if a bunch of kids are screaming like on the yard? Is he someone who is likely to react or not likely to react? There's something about that. His personal block. Let's look at a little bit more on what his action might be towards you. Hi, Serte. How are you? Are you on here? How's it going? I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, sorry about that, Sela. He's just not. There's something he's a little scared of. Let's just try to get a bit more about if he's going to take any actions in the near future. He needs to open himself up to the signs, but something's changing or happening or transpiring for you, Queen, for sure. Who is that? Oh yeah, it's really hot. Yes. Yeah, it's hot everywhere, isn't it? Yeah, there's the wildfires and everything like that. Yeah, I'll still take donations. Who is that? Sorry, I'm just gonna see. I was just gonna see if he's gonna take any action. Sorry, were you asking something else, Queen? So I was gonna see if he's gonna take any action, unless you had something different I wanted. Although it's not gonna tell him if he's gonna take action. Actually, should we ask if he's gonna take action, Queen, or do you want to ask for advice for you moving forward with him? Which one do you want? Because I can do like a horseshoe spread for. Hi, Dorothy. The free list is closed. It's just free. The free list is just yeses and nos, and it's closed. But come back again. So, Queen, tell me which one you want for that. Like, so we can do like an advice, like a horseshoe spread of advice for you with specific respect to RS, or we could try to see if he's going to take action. Although I find like he like doesn't say anything in the cards. Okay, take action. Spirit, you heard that. I know you heard that. Please help Queen out here. Please help Queen out, and please help me read these cards for her. Is RS. RS and action towards Queen. Okay. Oh, I didn't take this the right way. Hold on. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Stuff going on here. Okay. Sorry, can't see this. I'm gonna turn the light on. So again, we saw the Ace of Cups before in mutual energy. It's coming up again. Yes, you're on his mind. He's on your mind. You guys are kind of sensing each other in the 5D situation at hand. How to heal this, how to heal what's happened between you two is the thing that's blocking him from taking action, or he's trying to figure it out. I think he's more aware that he, you know, how he's handled the situation, or and how you might react again is not, you know, how he wants it to be. It's not easy. And so he has to figure out how to heal this. So it's the healing that's the problem. He's trying to figure out what approach to take. He's still a little defensive about trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so the thing is, the potential direction this is going in right now, Queen, is the High Priestess. So we asked about action. So as usual, Spirit's a little quiet about this for you. I know you're always like how Spirit plays you. So like, and I, like, because you know how you got that, like, I think your intuition's on point. If you're feeling something about his action, then you're probably on point or not on point. But it's not going to tell us exactly what his action is finally. He is debating about whether he owes you an apology or not, potentially. He still has a little bit of pride issues. He's having a hard time dealing with what his role was in this thing not going right. But he also, you know, he's a man. He wants to be a man. He wants to, like, play the right part. Oops, it just fell. 1 second. Okay. And we saw this for him. Yeah, he's in sync with you, Queen, though I'm seeing a lot of repetitive cards here now. He's in sync with you. He needs to figure out what to do, but he's actually kind of thinking about it. But when he thinks about it, like, really seriously now, I think he realizes, like, he might owe you an apology, and he doesn't know how to do that. And he also doesn't know how he'll accept it. Like, it's not just, like, ethereal anymore. And that makes him a little bit, like, on guard about what to happen. So he's keeping it to himself right now. But these are different cards and energy. So I know, although you're saying it's not much has changed, it kind of has a little bit. We need to do, like, what's coming towards you in love next time or something. I'm just going to get you some advice here. So we have this, but he's aware of the healing that's needed here. Let's get some advice for Queen in general, please. I got that he wants moving towards me. He has considered asking me to move in before. Oh, you think so? Oh, thank you, Serena. He has, really? Or you're getting that he has. Oh, I see. Your intuition is probably on point. Oh, hi, Donna Marie. Sorry, the free list is closed today, but you can come back next time. Yeah, like, I'm getting, like, there was lots of major arcanas. He's in sync with them. Like in sync meaning they're showing up. Wow, look at advice. Like, expect powerful change. It's even a strong card. The one of the adjustments are required. Something's coming. It's unfolding. You got lots of majors coming out here. Something's happening for you, Queen. Something's happening in this connection for ours, for better or worse, but for your highest good, as always. Anything? Oh. You're already doing it. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. So it says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. I don't know if that's so much for you, but, like, it speaks again to the fact that there's some there's divine intervention and divine, not control, but orchestration in what's happening to you right now. Something's already in place. Something has started to unroll for you guys. Something's in play now. But we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess came out twice for you as well. There's something here you're not supposed to know, but we got it with so many majors. Something's happening. But that's what I get for you, Queen. Wow. I think we'll have to check in again, like, to see how that develops. Okay, I'm going to actually close all the lists after this. And then, yeah, so we have Sila and... Yeah, no, sorry. We also have another person. I have Sila and Alpha, and so, yeah, and somebody else. So, yeah, no worries, sorry. I'm just going to say this closed. Okay. But yes, that's what I have for you, Queen. Thank you for letting me read with you on that. If you need to go, Queen, that's okay too. If you're not able to stick around, I don't mind. But thank you for hanging out with me. But if you want to stay, of course, I love having you here. And Queen gets her downloads as well, and she can pick up on your people. So I'll let Queen decide what she wants to do. So Sila, are you still here? I'm sorry, Sila, did Sila post your question? If Sila is not here, and hi Bella, how are you? I was just thinking about you. I was thinking about all of you. I was thinking about the regular tarot crew and how I haven't talked to all of you guys for a while. How are you, lovely Bella? So while Sila posts, Alpha or whoever, did you want to drop? Who was, I can't remember who's the order of the free. Yes, Alpha. If you wanted your free yes or no, let me know. Oh please, I don't want to get my charger. Oh, what's with these cards falling? 1 second. All right. Oh, you're here. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. No, Sila. I'm sorry that you couldn't get it. Okay. I'm going to just do Alpha's yes or no, and then I'll do Sila as she types her question in. Okay. Is B realizing? Sure. No problem, Sila. Is B realizing she has more than friends feelings for me that's causing her to try and distance her feel? Okay. I'm going to use some spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Alpha. Is the reason, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, is the reason that he is distancing themselves from Alpha because of her feelings. Self-sabotage. Are they self-sabotaging this spirit guides, angels, ancestors? Are they? The bottom. Are they distancing themselves for this reason? We have wait and choose a new direction. That leads, because of the way we asked about the question, I feel like the wait feels like kind of like hold up, like maybe no, that might not be the reason. Choose a new direction. Why is this person distancing themselves? There might be more to that. Okay, thank you, Sila. That might not be the reason. No, I don't feel like that might not be the whole reason. Choose a new direction. Let me just ask for the question. Please give me. Have you tried to talk to her about it? She might be coming. Well, okay, we just asked, is this the reason? So it doesn't seem it's the whole reason. It just doesn't seem like it's the whole reason. Let's get one more here. What's the whole reason? Oh, I don't want timing cards. Car sign. I think this is asking you to, like, maybe you're on the right path, like whatever you're doing, the analysis and thinking you're doing to try to figure out why this person is distancing themselves from you. I think spirit's like, yeah, you're on the right path. That's why it's like more like wait. It's not like yes or no. It's like wait, and then it's like look for a sign, choose a new direction. Like I think try a different way of trying to break down the issue or break down the problem about of trying to understand why she's distancing herself. Like next time I'm on, like maybe what we'll do is like if I do like little mini card, like just quick, this we'll try to see if there's a reason for it. Like we'll ask open-endedly, maybe Alpha, if that's okay. But it doesn't seem like that's the only reason. Something might be going on in her personal life or her family life. Oh, okay. Oh, damn it. We haven't spoken. So me and the Taurus started talking. Oh, and everything is cool, but I feel like she's trying to tell me something, but I don't know what. Okay. I'm going to get my charger cord, Sila, just so it doesn't go out on you. Oh, you forgot some of your communication, but I'm wondering if she. Okay. Yeah. So I get those cards feel like you might be on to something, but it's like it's not fully what you think it is. Like, so you're onto something. I'm just going to grab my charger. 1 second, Sila. Oops. Hi. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Is this too bright now? Because it was too dark before? I don't know. Yes, Alpha. Yeah, so that's what I had for you, Alpha. Sorry, I had to get up and run and get the charger. Yeah. So there might be something more to it than that. And wait is like not to come to any conclusions. I also got that. Sila's question. Okay, thank you, Queen. Oh, these are stupid Christmas. Not stupid, sorry. Should I turn on the Christmas lights? It's very chuggy. Why did the manager Roman invite me out to the pool party but never send me the address? Okay. Why did the manager invite you out to the party but not send you the address? You are a fire sign, I think. I remember. So why did this person make Sila and Mila feel deceived, or like why weren't they provided with the information? Okay. So 1 second. My computer's just being weird. They're plugged in the charger. It's sad. Oh, you're right. Something like the family. I've been getting that. Yeah. Next, we'll look into it in more detail next time, Alpha, for sure. Yeah, like it seemed like that. It seemed like there was something more to it. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm just reading everyone's things here. Yes, Alpha. I can. Yeah, there was a lot more to it. Maybe that's why the weight came out. Also, am I still hired as? Okay. So, Sila. Okay. So the question is, thanks for dropping by and waiting, Alpha. I appreciate it. Okay. Manager. Why did the manager? Why? Why did Roman seems? I can't quite tell the vibes I'm getting from Roman. Roman has weird vibes. Is Roman like quite calculating, or is he just forgetful? I'm not sure. Oh, he does have weird vibes? Okay, that's why I'm just like, who's Roman? I can't figure it out. So it's like which means that Spirit's gonna be like, I don't know why you can do it. Spirit's like, I can't figure out Roman either. Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Why did Roman? Yeah, I do sense it. Yeah, I'm not like super. Like I'm not diving super into like weird energies right now, but we'll see. Like meaning in terms of cycle, we'll answer your question, but without trying to behavioral analyze them. Why did Roman invite? Okay, we'll just get an overall first. Why did Sila's manager invite? Sila Mila's highest good? Okay, hold on. I'm going to shuffle a different way, so I'm going to go closer. Spirit guides and what clarity and that is good. Okay. This one I want here. Anyone from here? Oh, did I? Okay. Okay. Why did? I'm feeling, even though we're asking why, I'm feeling your energy on the questions. Let's see. We'll separate those spirit guys. Tell me about Roman without telling me about Roman. It's like that stuff, like on socials when they're like, tell me you like ice cream without telling me you like ice cream. Okay. Tell me about Roman a little bit. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I feel like even though we were asking about him, I feel like some of these cards are going to speak to you. I'm feeling, so we'll just see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Card fell. Yeah, okay. So this has gotten a bit confused between you and his energy, but we'll try and separate it out. Let's see. Yeah. Yes, I suspected. Okay. Because it's like your like, because this is an issue important to you, like it's not just solely maybe his, like at least for how I read, it's kind of coming across as all of it. Okay. Chakras. Okay. Yeah, so this guy makes you feel a little out of sorts. Like maybe you don't quite feel like aligned when you're around him or something. Oh, okay, sure, see that. Okay. Tell me. Okay, so yeah, if you ever have vibes about like not fully trusting him, especially when it might come to like money or pay or stuff, you're probably like on point, like meaning like, I mean, you should probably keep your like be careful about that, but I feel like that's something you already know. Like I don't think he's maybe the, like it seems like he's not the most he doesn't like, he might like hide some information. He might not be forthcoming with information all the time. He might take certain things like sensitively and like take into account, try to figure out how to he might not be the someone who communicates, like as opposed to going, hey, why are you late for work? He might just like watch you and then like find some weird way to like get back at you. Like I don't feel like it's extreme, but I feel like that's like kind of how he operates or something. I'm not sure. That's so okay. That's really weird that I just looked down. He's creepy and flirty with me. Yeah, it's so weird. This card came out a couple of times and then it was like it didn't come out, it flipped and I didn't take it, then it came out. Yeah, he is a little attracted to you probably, but like I don't know. That's a side thing. Is he petty? I think he likes to be in control and he has a different way of looking at the world. Like maybe not one that's a normal way. So maybe he feels like he always has to be very like he has to be scheming, even though he might not be. Like he might just think it might be like from his childhood, God knows. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna deep dive into him, but like he might play games, let's put it that way, but it's because in his way he thinks that somehow that protects himself. It's something like that. I think he wants you to respect him a little bit more, like so for something like that, like a power play move, like inviting you somewhere and then not sending you the address. I don't think it's just forgetfulness with these cards. Like it could be a little bit like other stuff is on his mind for sure, but it's because he's not making this a priority. Like so it seems like either he was maybe trying to play low level games, even if not with you, maybe with someone else, like someone else in the group of people that was coming. Like maybe he told someone Sila Mila is coming, and then he like was like, let's see if she could, like maybe he wanted you to text him and ask him for the address or something. Like he seems to have like we say like a game, like Monopoly. Like he seems to have a plan on how things should unfold. I think this is more for you. I'm gonna pull from these again. So it's like, yeah, it's not clear what the reason was. Yeah, petty might be actually a good word in that sense. Like he just might have weird little reasons for doing what he does. I don't think he didn't want you to come to this party though. I feel like it was just some, not a test, but just some weird like mini like, okay, well, if I invite someone, then I'm going to see which people actually follow up and ask me for the address at least 3 times or something like that. Or maybe he thinks of some time, maybe he might be remembering something from a year ago where he like, well, Sila Mila didn't say hi to me that morning when I brought her coffee, so I'm like not going to tell, like something like that. There's a little bit of that. He's a control freak. Well, I don't know about that. He feels this is what he needs to do. I didn't chase him. I asked and he ignored and I left it. Yeah, maybe he wanted you to do that too. Like maybe he was just like, that's a thing. Like yeah, actually you said the word petty and I think that might be fair. He makes like a big deal out of little things potentially, but it's because he feels he has to. He's a bit protective of his money, of his role. Yes, he is probably attracted to you. If you telling me that, I get that as well. Where that's deco. Okay, 1 second. Oops. Yeah, so it's like, where did that deck just go? Sorry, I'm just looking for where I pulled this. Where did I just put this deck? Sorry, 1 second. I do not have that many places. Oh, here it is. I need a better table. Oh, I don't know. Were you and so he was hurt that I was late to the club and couldn't get it. Sorry. Was that related to that question? Sorry, I'm confused. 1 second. Make sure. Was that related to this question, like from here about, or because I know you had a separate question or something? Just to make sure I answer it correctly. That's all I'm asking. Oh wait, you said some stuff. He invited you to the pool party and he was wondering why he's being petty and weird like that. If I can still. Okay. Yeah, no worries. That's the vibe I was getting. I guess I want to know if I'm okay. Sure. So yeah, I'm just going back to read your question. So it was, why he's being petty and weird like that, and if I can still get hired to be a bottle girl at the club. Okay, so you don't work for him yet. He might be assessing you in that case. Interesting. Okay, let's pull fresh though. Let's pull fresh. Yeah, okay. Like assessing, I don't know. I think he likes, we're getting like from these cards, I think he's someone who likes his position of power, but he's fundamentally probably has a bit of an inferiority complex, so he might just take it out on everybody in weird ways of like trying to, like you said, like trying to control the situation when it comes to his sense of authority or his position or something like that. Okay, so you can still get hired to be about over here. And Mila. Can we decide if we should do a spread for this? Yes. Can Mila. Oops. I buy a cheap computer. Because it was what I could afford. Ignore me, I'm talking to myself. Okay. Can Mila get hired? There we go. Oops. Guys, angels, ancestors, Mila for Mila's high Sagittarius. Did that thing work out? I remember you came in and you were upset about, not upset, there was somebody who wasn't telling you their name or something. I hope that worked out. Okay, Sienna was wondering why, if she can still get hired. Can she still get hired in the club? Okay, before I do this spread, they're just asking me to pull from here. Let's see. Oops. Ooh. That no, why was that no there? Oh, goodness. Forgiveness. I don't know if this person is going to expect you to kind of like come back and ask again. Like, okay, so you have peaceful resolution. Yes. Can you still get hired at the club? Yes. But we'll look into this right now. But it seems like, I don't know if this person, like, I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know if you give an application or they just call you or you have like a portfolio, whatever the situation is, or they just know your name is on a list. But I don't know if you might have to like check in again or do a little bit of like buttering up or something like this. Get a little bit of that thing. Okay, guys, angels, ancestors of Sealing guys, good. Give me a 5 card horseshoe spread. Bite. How can we ensure that Mila gets hired? He just wants to know that like he's the decision maker, like that everyone understands that he makes the decisions. Okay. Yeah, you might. Yeah, you might have to like, I think he wants people to be nice to him. I think he wants, like, it's not, I don't feel like it's really inappropriate from him or anything, but I feel like he wants a little bit of this, like, he wants to be like, oh, like, oh man, you're the boss. Did you still have my application? When are you going to get back to me? Like, I think there's a little bit of that. So that could be kind of your next step type of thing that you might need to get hired. And yes, I can see this is stressing you out. That this is kind of like weighing on you and you're like kind of like wondering if this is even worth it type of stuff. Oops. Too many. Thank you, Spirit. Your personality, how you are. I think you're, I don't know if you come across as a happy person, as a positive person, you can get things done or whatever. Like those are your strengths, I think, your ability to take action again. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Clarify. Thank you. Oops. Just trying to interpret something here. He wants to know his authority is what I'm getting. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please clarify. Thank you. Okay, so basically, so yes, can you get hired at the club? Yes, but it probably requires some finessing. You will probably have to like kind of like follow the like not like if like that kind of thing, like maybe you'll just have to read him a bit more carefully, or read whoever does the hiring a bit more carefully. Like if you notice they like people who come in 5 minutes early, you can do that. If they notice that people come in 10 minutes late, you should do that. Like read the room and adjust if you want this job. If you don't want this job, obviously don't do anything, but you might want to play along is what I'm getting here. So, but obviously, and yes, as much as you need to kind of like, as much as you feel safe to, and you want to like maybe, you know, butter them up, that probably will prove advantageous for this if that happens. And if you do those things, it seems you can be successful. However, Spirit is guiding you that even if you do that kind of stuff, don't give it like don't compromise yourself, or like just do what you need to do for your goal at hand. Like don't overstretch your boundaries or anything. We're getting here. I'm just trying to understand something with this one card. Getting along with this person, or getting along with someone in this club, or the hours of this club might, like, in terms of applying and then getting the job, might be a little bit more, like, might present a bit of a challenge to you. Like it might not fully vibe with you. You'll have to put up with this person. It'll always be a little bit off and on or something. But if you can get over that, like, then, I mean, you can get the job kind of thing. But that could be a potential challenge here. Like not having, like, being completely, and not being a completely harmonious environment or something like that. Maybe one where you would want to protect your own, because even though you might work in a difficult industry, you don't want people to take advantage of your sweet nature, because people might they might think they can. And even when you try to butter them up, they might think, oh, they could kind of like, oh, she's like sweet, and they might mistake sweet for being like unprepared or innocent and stuff like that. So that just might be like the advice or the challenge, like, or that Spirit's kind of pointing out could be an obstacle. But yeah, it's there. You have the tools. Spirit is saying you have the tools to get this job if you want. This person can't well, I mean, they could stop you from getting it, but I think if you play along then you can. You might want to, like, you can also use, it doesn't have to mean you have to be nice. I mean, if they step over the line or something, or they behave with you in a way that you don't feel is appropriate, you can also call them out on it. They might respond to that. I'm not sure, but that may or may not help you get the job. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky situation, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's not. Well, I mean, I guess if you want the job, and I mean, not just one, I mean, we need jobs, and if you want jobs, and if you feel like it's okay and you can be healthy in that environment, then, but you seem like someone who knows, like, you won't let people cross boundaries too much. So yeah, but thank you for letting me read for you, Sila. I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, go ahead. As prosperity lies ahead for you. So something's going to work out for you. Yes, go ahead. Did we have, if there was, I might pull out, was it Lucy May or Annabella? If I'll do a quick free yes or no in between that so they don't keep waiting. If one of you guys were here while Sela types the second question. Thank you, Queen. Let me check. Yes, I already did do Alpha. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you, Queen. That's a good point. Let me. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Hi, Rising Phoenix. Sorry, guys. My computer's just slow. I'm just gonna check some things. Yeah. So, who was it? Lucy May. If you want to drop your question, while I just 1 second. Oh, goodness, my tabs. Sorry, my internet tabs are slow. 1 sec. Hi, Rising Phoenix. I think it was closed. The free list is closed for today. Is money coming towards you? Okay, so while I just that's good, guys. Angels and ancestors of Lucy May is for her highest good. Is any money coming towards you? These are current energies. Is there any money coming towards her? And remain positive is what we have. So if there's something you need to do to have some money or abundance come towards you, if you know there's something you have to fill out or you have to go talk to someone, Spirit's saying you can do it. And remain positive means that something regarding whatever reason you're worried or not, or you need money or worried about money, it'll work out eventually in your favor. But like it's within your manifestation. So yes, in that sense. But I think there's something you need to do in that process. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, yes, I see that. So actually, I'm going to, Sela, is it okay? I'm going to actually read Surte before you because Surte sent their donation in before that, just because, and then I'll read for you after Surte, your second question, if that's okay. Okay, so if you have to take action on your inheritance, then maybe make sure to do that. Or I'll leave that to Surte if they want to do that. And actually, so will Phil and I reconcile? Okay, so these are just yes or no's, the free questions. So I'll ask if Phil and you are going to reconcile. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, for Annabella's highest good. What are the energies around her and Phil reconciling? What are the energies around her and Phil reconciling? It says recovery, no, and ask for help from others. So these are current energies. So it seems like right now is not the right time for the reconciliation yet. There's still something that needs to be healed or recovered from. Okay, so yeah, I don't think that was Sergey's question, but so right now is not the right time because it still needs some healing. Ask help for others. So if you need some help from your friends, Annabella, like to deal with the fact, of what's going on, or you should do that and reach out, or perhaps Phil is doing that as well. And your friends or your family might be able to give you guidance about how the two of you can reconcile. It's up to you is at the bottom. So maybe there is potential for it to happen down the line, but it seems at this moment, there's still some healing that needs to be done. Okay. So it doesn't matter. I just wanted to make sure whoever wants to go. So okay, so we have Sila or Surte left, and I'm sorry, whoever wants to do it, do it. Or did Sila already go? Okay, okay. So I think I've seen Sila. Yeah, that's not Surte's question. So I'll do Sila's question for sure. Surte, I'll do Sila's question because she already wrote it. Unless something. I know there's this lag in this chat, so I hate it because I'm talking to you guys and you're hearing it 2 minutes later and I don't hear. Okay. So we have. Thank you, Surte. Okay, should I go to the DJ event today? Dallas is speaking really bad about me, and he's the DJ. They're trying to blacklist me. Oh no, I have his glasses and he owes me money. My lord. Sila, you have such an interesting life. Should I go to the DJ event here? Still, guys, angels, ancestors, let's get a quick yes or no energy vibe and then see what she should do. It's Sila Mila. Thank you, Annabelle. I appreciate you reading for me. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen of Swords, for sticking around and helping out. Give Queen of Swords a hand. See if she gets any downloads. What does Queen of Swords feel about this DJ event? Should Sila Mila go to... Okay, we had success, although it came out in reverse. So it could work in your favor, but let's see. Yes at the bottom of the deck. Where do you go? Big happy changes. Look for a sign. It looks like Spirit wants you to go if nothing, if even just for yourself. Like, don't let other people, like, don't play, like, let other people control what you need to do. And this, I guess Spirit feels like this is a situation where cards are spread on it. But success, big happy changes. Look for a sign. I feel like there's something to it. Like, you might have to approach it a certain way, but they can't deny you. Let's put it that way. I mean, they can obviously say, no, you can't come in, but let's see. I'm getting weird energy around Dallas too. Why are all these weird people around Sila? I feel like Dallas feels a little bit more like Roman felt creepy, but kind of like manageable. Dallas feels a little more. I don't know. What does Dallas feel like? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. See. Computers. So I'm going to do the 7 card spread here. Kind of a situation that Sila has with Dallas. And this DJ. What's going to happen with this event tonight? A 7 card bullshit spread, please. So. Ancestors. Spread. The same card came out for you before. Interesting. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, Queen. But I was going fast today, no? Okay. Costume. Okay. So should you go? Okay. So it looks like Spirit is like, yes, you should go today. Regardless of whether you get in or not, you should go today. I guess going makes some kind of statement for you. Yes, it's been a little tenuous or something in the past. In this this Dallas person is playing into this issue with this event. However, I feel like maybe Dallas is potentially softened up towards you, or he might at least be giving the impression that he's like you know, he doesn't, like, I don't know, like, I don't think he's gonna, I don't know if he talks bad in front, like, to your face or just in front of others or something like that. You need to be like a boss about this kind of thing, like, meaning, like, stay in your power, like, don't let what do you call, like don't let him intimidate you, or don't let the fact that you think that he might be talking about you bad and being weird about things, like, don't let that intimidate you, is like kind of something Spirit's saying, because they might continue to do that, or they might try to do that, or something like that. Like, focus on your coins, like, focus on yourself, like, showing that you're stable, you know who you are, you don't need them, but at the same time you take good, like, you do what's necessary, that kind of stuff. Yes, Queen, thank you. I think that if this Dallas or whatever, the cards seem to indicate, even if they're like, even if people are like kind of messing with you, I think they're a little bit, like, they might come off as like looking like, oh, we're messing with her, and like she'll, like, they're probably a little bit worried about it as well. Like, they're not entirely sure if they're doing the right thing, meaning that they can probably sense that you could like rise up and like kind of like your reaction could change how they feel about the situation, type of thing. Yes, there is drama though here. I do see there's drama between this person and you. That's probably not going to end tonight. And it's probably not going to end with, in terms of the things that they may or may not have said to other people. So this is weighing a bit heavy. Okay, so this might not, the issue with Dallas beyond this evening might not resolve itself anytime soon, or not yet with the current energies, but Spirit's still suggesting that you go forth and like, just, you don't make it clear that nobody controls you. That's the advice Spirit's getting. Like, you're right, this isn't in your head, there's drama in this situation, you know, it's affecting you and things like that, and it's heavy, but it's also affecting others that maybe you're not responding right away the way they want. Hi, Kelly. No, sorry, the lists are closed for today. Thanks, okay. You can come back next time. Yeah, if there's ever a time, Sela, where like stand your ground, and if you ever feel like someone's trying to get too much information out of you, don't give it to them. Assess situations carefully. Like, don't be afraid of going into like difficult situations. Just be certain of like what you are, and that no one can control you, and that you're just doing what you need to do to be a good person, like, or get the job done, or whatever it is. That kind of is like what's coming. That's kind of like coming out as advice for you, Sela. 1 second. And this, like, these people, like, you know, they might try different things based on your reaction. Sometimes they might try to intimidate you and talk behind your back. Sometimes they might try to be sweet to you. So they're going to play different roles, is what I'm also getting here. Oops. They might, like, someone might be like, oh, I'm your friend. Yeah, there's some difficult personalities here. So I can see why this is all very kind of confusing. Yeah, you're trying to figure out what to invest or not. This is a tricky person. That's true. Let's get some general advice. So yeah, they're just telling you to stay in control. Don't get into arguments as much best as you can. Don't tell people things they don't need to know. But at the same time, call people out on stuff if they're doing weird stuff. Okay. Your dreams needed. So I'm asking for advice in general for you. So this is a drama-filled environment. Yeah, it's kind of causing you to be stressed out and stuff. So one thing is just Spirit is talking about like meditate and contemplate, like take some time for yourself, try the best you can. Sorry about my nails, guys. To take take some time for yourself and not let it get to you. If you are aware, like some people are doing like weird stuff with you, or like, trying to control the workplace dynamics in a weird way, you need like maybe think it through, like make a list, make a plan for how you want to address the situation. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. But I saw the full moon in Taurus and the new moon in Taurus come up with you both times. So I think Spirit is also saying that don't, like, overall, like in the long run or even in the short run, you're okay and you're protected in terms of your coins and your business and your livelihood. But, don't worry about little hits about not getting a job or stuff like that. Like overall, you're protected. So take care of yourself and don't don't let others control you. Anyway, so I'm just gonna get one clarification on this. And I don't know if Sheila's still here. Hold on. Oops. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. If you start to feel trapped or like stuck, or you can't get yourself out of a complicated situation, or someone trying to control yourself, don't be afraid to like try a new direction and walk away if you need to, or come at it from a different angle. That's what I'm also getting for you, Sila. So that might be in the future, depending on how you handle this. So that's what I have for you. If you're still here, you can let me know if that worked out. Thank you for waiting, Serte. For your deep dive question, yes. I'd like to know, where do Diana... I feel like I know this Diana's energy. Or no, this is where do Diana's insecurities lie? I want to be a mood booster for her because it's always saddens me when she's depressed. She's also, oh, that's so sweet. You're such a good soul. Where do Diana's insecurities lie? Okay, so we'll do, let's get a quick check on to see if there's any overall energy, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Is there a particular deck you want me to use, Sergey? Oh, thank you, Sergey. No, I haven't had a chance to read for a while, so I appreciate you guys trusting me with your energies to do so. Why does my screen keep doing that? Okay. Let's get a guides, angels. Okay, I'm just gonna do what spirit guides, angels. Where do her? Okay, let me focus. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What's your horoscope sign again? Serta, can you remind me? And if you know what Diana's is, why do I feel someone's an earth sign? Was Diana an earth sign? I don't remember. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. That's good. Where do her insecurities lie? Okay. Insecurities lie. Where do her Serta, the Serta's highest good to help Serta achieve his positive, or his their positive, the Serta to achieve. Oh, that's weird. Then I remember that maybe. Or maybe I don't remember that. Gemini. She's a Scorpio. Okay. Maybe that's why I thought that. So funny. Are you guys like together as well? Anyway, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of. Okay. Oops. Where? Put this one to the side. Where do her insecurities lie? Where do her insecurities lie? So yeah, she has a few things going on, it feels like, maybe, right? But maybe she doesn't share it with everyone. Like I'm getting, like maybe she shares it with you or you can sense it because you're close to her, but she holds certain things in, it seems. 1 second, spirit guides me. Yes. What are her insecurities? What are her insecurities? No, I don't feel like doing one. Sorry. What are her insecurities? Or not insecurities. What are the insecurities? Let's start taking for that one. Okay. Let's see if we can get. Yeah, I feel like she's a little bit hard to get into her energy as well. Like some people, like I know, like are like her energy is a little like she's protective of her own energy, which is good. So I just want to see if we can get a kind of an idea of like what maybe some of the things is on her mind to begin with. Also I pulled these, but I didn't want to take them. So let me just see. There's something here about like love and being loved and like self-compassion and like desire, attraction, but not like at deeper levels, like not just at a superficial kind of way. About whether like things actually achieve the things they need to achieve or something, like whether the things she tries to do, whether they actually will ever get to where she wants them, like will she be able to be successful, and that could be about a relationship or an idea or a thought or just something simple like even trying to get to the store on time. Like just I think she might think about things a little bit more intensely than like other people maybe. She takes things really to heart. Like I'm feeling like this like person who's being very like really taking it to heart. Let's see. But she's like self-aware too, and she also probably suffers a little bit from not liking that she feels stuck sometimes, like in like if she's feeling a certain way or it's affecting her a little bit, maybe she's even like she's aware of it and she's like, oh my god, I can't even believe I'm doing that, and then that even on its own might kind of upset her a little bit, and which can lead to feeling like unsure of herself. She might be a little bit around taking risks or not taking risks to achieve what she needs. She wants to know. She doesn't want to be taken like, I was going to say taken for a fool, but that's not exactly the word I'm hearing. Taken. She just doesn't want to have misjudged the situation. She also doesn't want to judge other people or be judged. These are some things, how she's being perceived. She's something about her own power. Like she's aware of her own power, ability to affect situations, whatever they may be, school, work, people, personal, family. But at the same time, it's something about knowing her own power to affect things and people and not wanting to, but at the same time, sometimes wanting to, or how to harness that for good or something like that. Yeah. Like this here, like looking at these two cards, like this is like kind of a beginning, like this is the end, right, of the tarot. And this is like kind of a beginning, at least in the real world, in the 3D in terms of tangibles. And it's like there's some inability to see something, like worries about seeing it through. Like will she be able to achieve what she can achieve? And then like becoming kind of worried about that. She worries about like love and matters of the heart as well. It could be with family and everything, about if she's going about, yes, okay, whether she's always going about things in the right way. She's going about things in the right. She has ideas and hopes for herself in her life in terms of the things she wants to achieve. About whether she also has this straight, like you're saying, self-sabotage, like she doesn't want to do that. She's aware of that. She knows she can do that. But then she's aware of that a little bit somewhere deep down inside. It's a struggle for her between like taking the risk, being patient, stuff like that. She seems to think a lot about a lot of little things. Let's see. Base chakra. She's like aware of her own energy and trying to harness it. So let's see, what can you do? She worries things won't come. They won't happen. Risks. That is why she's worried and scared about like taking a risk or something like that. Sometimes she might think her decisions, like even if they're well thought out, she might convince herself that, oh, it's like that was a gamble, like, you know, and then she might underestimate her own input into her own decision thing, kind of thing. Let's see. Let me see. Can Sarte do It's like even when I'm reading Sarte, it's like I can't fully, like, I'm getting this energy like kind of someone who's like, oh, and then they start telling you stuff, and then they'll stop telling you stuff, and they don't want to tell you the whole way, but that's because they just need to think it through more clearly, but they want to look composed, and yeah. Interesting. Angels, ancestors. Oh, hi, Yar. How are you? How's it going? I just came on for a little bit. I haven't been on for a while, so I just popped on. Just get rid of this. How's it going? How are you? How's the long weekend? Okay, let me just make sure. I'm just going to do a spread. Sorry, so Sarte, I was going to see a spread specifically then to your question about, my goodness, why is this not working? Let me make sure this is working. Okay, I can't get back up to the top. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just go back down to the bottom. I'm already feeling, though, even from your question, sort of, you know, you have, I feel you might have, even though, like Gemini, Scorpio, do you know your moon signs? I know you do. You probably do know your moon signs, of course. I think you guys have a certain kind of connection, though. Let me just see what I can pick up on that. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Let me take my title. Actually, let me take my title off so I can. You can do it. You care for this person. You have such a decent kind of. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Queen. That's awful. Oh, Sela, I read for you a little bit before. Sorry, I read for you before Sarte. If you rewind back, you'll see it. I'm trying, but this chick won't let me. Okay, yeah, so let's get that. So secretive and it's funny. Yeah, do you know her moon sign? Spirit guides, angels. Let me just go quick. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. No, sorry, Sela. I think like Sarte was like, oh, let Sela go, and then I was like, okay, and then I saw your question was already up. Sarte's question wasn't, so I read for you. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give me a sense of the connection between. Yes. Okay, so Surte, I'm also getting it's kind of, even though you care about this person, yeah, you're like confused. You're getting a little like not sure about how, like, even though you're coming at it with so much like love and like good energy, it's a little like, how do I help this person kind of thing. Like it's affecting you. It's so funny. I felt Capricorn energy with her. She must have Capricorn somewhere in her placements. What's your moon, Surte? Or it doesn't matter. Let me just, it doesn't matter. Like, so even though like I feel that this is like, yeah, well, we know it's affecting you, that's why you're asking this question, but yes, I can feel that this is affecting you, and the cards are showing that's kind of affecting you, and you really want to help, and you really want to make it better. You want it to progress. And yes, like you said, you're not sure, like you're trying to figure out what to do. Oddly, and she appreciates you. She appreciates you, but oddly, I think she just is someone who also kind of wants to do this her way. Like she's someone, it's going to take a lot of time to, like, you know, let somebody in, or not let them in. Like she just has her, like, when the time comes is when the time comes for her. She has some way, some method, some recipe of how she's doing things. She does appreciate your patience. She does appreciate your patience. You do both bring each other happiness. I think you lift each other up, you elevate, or you at least do for her. No, I think you both do, and that's appreciated. I think you guys have good ways of interacting also with each other, like communicating with each other, meaning good, like in the sense that if you guys hit a rough spot, you can like you have your, the two of you have your own way of being able to get out of a rough spot. Like you guys can find solutions if you're having trouble. Like you guys don't give up on each other. Yes, she might be especially in a bit of a tough spot right now. She's going through a little bit of like, I think she's a lot of, yeah, she has a lot of stuff on her plate, or she at least feels she has a lot of stuff on her plate. And it's just, she's feeling trapped. She's feeling like she's not making decisions for herself. She's not feeling like her sense of identity and stuff. But she's smart enough to know that these are her feelings, but at the same time, it is getting to her. It is affecting her. She's trying to dive deep into her subconscious. You are a large part of her connection. Oh, interesting. Yes. She can see that you're trying to help her. Okay. This I just wanted to pull for, just to get a sense of this. Yes, she feels really connected to you. I think she really appreciates your like positivity and your faith and your patience. But she's not in the best spot right now. Like maybe it's in general, but she's having a hard time moving and making decisions about things, like, because we have like this is like a blocking energy, the Knight of Pentacles. There's something, I mean, I don't know if this is like generally her, but like there's something specifically happening within this current time frame, which is kind of throwing her off as well. Or making things more heightened than worse. Actually, we have like 7 planets in retrograde right now, or something like that. Like I don't know, like, and Scorpio sometimes can have you know, are tuned into stuff. So actually, one second, I'm gonna just, how does this person feel about it? She might be in a, yeah, like her energy right now is a little. Have you guys had any conversations about like maybe like when you said she's not letting it, like what she's kind of asked you to give her space or something like that? Has there been anything like that? Like where she kind of wants to figure out stuff on her own? Yes, I am aware of those categories. Yes, certainly. Yeah. There's been some research that talks about, though, you can look into that, about how, even though it's such a popular way of, in a common and useful way of categorizing us humans, there's been some research in the literature about like maybe it not being fully accurate, like, and people have like developed on top of that. So you could read into that. But yeah, so you feel she's a dismissive avoidant? You know, it could be, but it might be how she is on the surface. I don't think that's how she is deep down inside. Yeah, I'm feeling she's afraid. Um, I'm feeling a little like she, even though she appreciates you and cares about you, I'm feeling a little like she wants her space, like you said, avoidance, like kind of thing. Like a tiny bit, like, 1 second. Actually, I'm going to do one more thing for you. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, so she's working towards, she worries about how she interacts with other people. You are a kind of a really positive influence in her life. She's really wanting to achieve some things. She really needs to achieve some things. Like, she really needs to see some things come into the 3D for her to feel better about something, like about things. She's going to probably try and slow down a bit, take things like, she's trying very much to like kind of surrender to the divine or something, and let things play out as they were. Yeah, she might not be as, like, she's a little heavier now than she was before. She's like, there's all these changes going on. She's like kind of coming into, or just there's a lot going on for her. She's overwhelmed by certain influences and things, whether they're in her mind or not. She's really trying to resist, like we have here, like the devil with the strength on top of these two major arcanas. Like, there's something really heavy was crowned by the tower. Like, look at all those majors. There's something kind of heavy going on around her. I wonder if she needs some space to herself, at least for right now. She's really fighting with herself here. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, okay, so you did feel the thing about respecting her space. She wants somebody, yeah, because I felt that a tiny bit on that third shuffle. Like, she kind of, you know, like, even though she cares about you, I think at this point right now, this connection seems a little bit, I don't know, she just, like, she's just, I don't know, there's something else going on with her right now. So let me just get something about what you can do, because that's what we're to help. Yeah, I can see that. And you're not giving up on her, but you're feeling like that she's still in tune with you in the 5D, those 4,000 Oh, she's spread. Oh my lord, those are a lot of cards. Too many. What is it? Oh, we should use the Akasha. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, thank you, Serte. So are you. Okay. I think these energies are strong now. I think they're going to get better. Yeah. I think, like, this is right now. This is just for right now. It's not forever. So that's something we should always remind ourselves. What did I just want to do? Oh, right here. Oh my god. Okay. Saw the time. Spirit guides and Interesting. Yeah, you're gonna have to, like, they say, like, the devil's in the details or something. Gonna go on with that a little bit here. Meaning, for now, to get over this little impasse you guys have. So let's see. So you are trying to be very, you're trying to be balanced about it. You want to help her. You want to, support her, guide her, not be too emotional about anything, use your Gemini abilities, which are very strong and positive to you know, like you said, be her serotonin, to be her mood booster. Um, she this is difficult for you. You might have a little bit more moments of where you're going to be feeling like a little unsuccessful because you're not being able to help her the way you want, or she's resisting or something. That might still be in the cards a little bit. But if you can somehow traverse those emotional ups and downs, I think Spirit is saying like just to be aware of that and see if you can you know, kind of maybe get a handle on the like how you want to support her, like what you think fits for your mental health and her mental health, and vice versa type of thing. Yes, for sure. Yeah. And I don't like, again, I'm really thinking this is current energies because it's such strong energies that the amount of intense energies around her right now that someone can't sustain that for that long. So these are her current energies. Um, it's going to like this is here like these are the odds, right? So it's going to continue to be a difficult situation to get yourself out of, or herself to help her out with. You both are mirroring each other a little bit, like in that the more you try to help her, she might be like, I need my space, and then like you guys are very connected, but at the same time it's a bit of a trap for right now, so the point is Spirit's making aware of that so you understand that and not to like worry about it. You're very genuine and pure and sincere. Love and affection for her is what is going to help this is the strength in the situation. That you're always there ready with your heart there, and to even hold her heart is what I'm just feeling. Don't stop doing that despite like all this heavy energy here. The direction of this connection, we see a reconnection to our happier times between you and her. Like being happy again, being together, being friends, being connected. It's there in the cards, but there's still difficult energies for you. This is for you to traverse because she had the devil and tower and stuff come out for her while she goes through that thing that's happening. You're going to feel a bit lonely and abandoned at times. It's going to be hard for you to when she shuts you out a little bit, and she might, but because and it's going to feel like you might get a lot of different thoughts in your head and whatnot. So you kind of have to get through this period for her. Let me get your advice. Because like there's very heavy energies around side. Yeah, I want cake too. There's heavy energies for you. There's trying to sort it out. There were quite heavy energies for her, but in this kind of simple spread, we see ultimately the simplest form of love can survive or help. So for you, we have surrender to the divine. Nothing will come. As soon as I read the thing about you saying how stressed you are, nothing will come, meaning don't try to overdo it. Nothing will come of the situation, meaning like try your best to be there for them, but don't like what will happen is what will happen. Oh, look at this. I mean, the end of a tough cycle approaches. That means sometime soon, in the next few months, you'll start to see some little changes. Maybe they might not be the biggest changes, but hopefully things are going to get back on track. And even if they're not fully on track, you'll be able to recognize and make the adjustments. We also surrender to the divine, as I'm sure you do. They sense your purity in this connection, and I think hopefully she will as well. We have step out of your comfort zone at the bottom. So I think it's just for you, maybe the comfort zone is like giving her space, but while still choosing to be there for her. So that's not easy. Yes, and you have how to resurrect this is in both of your subconsciouses. So yeah, she hasn't let like you're still 5D. You guys are connected in the 5D, but yeah, don't be scared. I don't know what your north node is, but yeah, don't be scared to like it's not going to feel the same for right now, but don't be worried. Like this is Spirit is like confirming this. I've been going to culinary school, hanging out with friends, and focusing on other stuff. Oh yes, the love languages. Yes, well that person who just came in AR, Yeah, we've talked. Anyway, she's comes by. She's also talked. We've talked about the book, The Love Languages book. Yeah. And I see, like, like, I think these cards are like, take it one step at a time, see how it goes. This is from the Akashic. It has a different definition, but like, it's just like, work together with her when you can, when an opportunity presents itself from the universe, or if and when she reaches out to you, try to collaborate with her, so she feels like you're both on the same page. You have 2 3s here, so like, so you both, like, in a way, that's the way you can help her, is like making her feel like you're on the same page as her. I think maybe that might be the advice that Spirit's trying to put through. But we're in the midst of a really kind of pinnacle amount of stress here, so hopefully it'll dissipate soon. So anyway, so my phone battery is going to go too. So hopefully that helps, Sarte. I appreciate you letting me read for you. Let me get one for you, and then I'll go here. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, for Sarte's highest good. Beautiful. So we have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I think this is a big test for the two of you. I think this is more about, with this North Node one, this is more about like, you're through this relationship with this person, we have awakening at the bottom of the deck. You're going through your own life lessons, and you're growing as a person too, and learning different ways you can be there for somebody, which is really cool, actually, that you're like, there's like a little bit of a ascension, which is very, very like interesting, and you're breaking those bonds, like, and like the karma, that you're like, and karma can be good karma too, right? Good karma, bad karma, like, there's no such thing as bad karma, but I mean, you are working through these things. Like, this is going to be elevating for you regardless how you withstand the situation. So yes, for sure, stay optimistic. I think, like, given these two cards coming out with surrender to the divine, is that, given, despite all the difficult stuff going on, and it's not going to be easy though, certainly I can see it's not going to be easy, but you have to hold on to spirit, and something will hopefully show up, like, come of it, like, meaning show up, meaning it will come in a way that brings you peace. Okay, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you guys all letting me read for you. Thank you, Queen. Yes, I've gone a little long. I will, like, I kind of died, so I'm going to head now. Hopefully, yeah, so if I missed you, anyone, please come back. Yes, certainly, it feels okay. Yes, it'll be okay. So I will talk to everybody later. Yes, good night. Thank you for sticking around, Queen. I appreciate it. Yes, email me. But I'm going to, yeah. Queen's so right. I was like, I'm going to come up for an hour. And then it's like, crap. Yes, you have a beautiful week too, sir. You have a beautiful week too. Don't stress about it, because Geminis can put stuff away. Well, Queen's a Gemini too. Geminis are, take care of yourselves, Okay, take care, guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful long weekend. Bye.